Okay, YouTube family. Steven Jackson, he's one not to be mistaken for a shy guy. He's going to speak his mind. He is not going to hesitate at all costs to let his message get by. You know what I mean? So I was not surprised Steven Jackson would speak on this, being that several weeks ago he got ridiculed by every content creator, people out there, including some celebrities, and y'all all know Charleston White as well went in on him. Well, Steven Jackson, I kind of predicted it and knew he was going to speak about this situation as far as what checking in could mean to save your life. In a weird way, I can somewhat disagree and agree with him at the same time. It's just that I think he don't articulate himself the right way, so he makes himself look like a flunky trying to be pushed around by young folks. But I think I understand him to a certain point. Now, before we get started by showing what Steven Jackson said along the lines with, the video itself, he did a 58-second video as well. I just want y'all to hit that like button right quick, hit that notification bell. Thank you for rocking out with I Smoke Hip Hop Live platform. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Now let's just get started with the show. So Steven Jackson makes this statement right here. I'm gonna let him talk and I'm gonna let him say it.
Oh, this nigga checking in. Yup, I check in everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I call somebody from the place I'm going that I know and check in. I want to come home to my family and I love my life. Oh, you 44 years old? Yeah, I'm checking in. I'm checking in with my people. Out of respect, I fear no man. I fear Allah, and that's it. But everywhere I go, I don't mind checking in. Youngsters, pay attention, bro. You ain't got to be soft or anything, bro. There's nothing wrong with showing respect when you're in somebody else's city or state. I always check in because I know real ones everywhere. And it makes me feel safe. I care about my life and I'm coming home to my kids and my family. Bet that. Yeah. Oh, this nigga checking in. Yup. I check in everywhere I go.
I'm gonna let him repeat it because I think it's important. Some of y'all didn't catch it. So let's let him, you feel me, explain it again, and then we'll read the article, what they had to say about Steven Jackson's message to the youth out here.
Everywhere I go, I call somebody from the place I'm going that I know and check in. I want to come home to my family and I love my life. Oh, you 44 years old? Yeah, I'm checking in. I'm checking in with my people. Out of respect, I fear no man. I fear Allah, and that's it. But everywhere I go, I don't mind checking in. Youngsters, pay attention, bro. You ain't got to be soft or anything, bro. There's nothing wrong with showing respect when you're in somebody else's city or state. I always check in because I know real ones everywhere. And it makes me feel safe. I care about my life and I'm coming home to my kids and my family. Bet that. Yeah. Oh, this nigga checking in. Yup. I check in everywhere I go.
Now, I understand, like, the first time he explained the check-in stuff, Steven Jackson got ridiculed by a lot of people. You know what I mean? A lot of people wasn't feeling it. They felt like he was a grown man bowing down to youngsters when he should be the adult, the elder, teaching game and gems. But what he really was trying to say is not really a contradiction. Like, for your safety, go around people who can look out for you. Go around people who, you know what I'm saying, can better guide you around certain neighborhoods. Because what I learned in the military, when you can learn how to navigate yourself from point A to B to C, that's the best way how you move in life. So the word check in makes it feel like an embarrassment, like you're somebody's flunky. But if you take out the word check in, you'll understand check-in is no different from what they've been doing since the beginning of time. You're just getting around people who can guide you and make sure you're safe and all right. NBA champion Steven Jackson revealed what he does to keep secure as he travels the nation, checks in. Speaking online, Jackson revealed he makes a phone call before he arrives anywhere, which is definitely our first sergeants and section sergeants told us that in the military. You feel me? When you get into the family and friends or whatever, get a confirmation so you can know everything's all right when you get there, even if it's your hometown. And like Lil Boosie said, you do get popped in your own hometown. Now let's keep reading. Steven Jackson said, I checked in everywhere I go. Jackson said, everywhere I go, I call somebody from the place I'm going that I know and checked in. I want to come home to my family and I love my life. I'm checking in with my people out of, I can't read that. Okay, it says respect. You know, this thing was kind of small. He said, he added, there's nothing wrong with showing respect when you in somebody's city or state. I always check in because I know real ones everywhere. I care about my life and I'm coming home to my kids and my family. Bet that. He basically means he's coming back home to his family. You can feel what he's saying on this. You can see what he's saying on this. Now, he goes deep and said, after the murder of PNB Rock in Los Angeles, Boosie Badass, you feel me? He also reacted, you know, on Twitter with a different type of message. Boosie delivered a strong warning to rappers that will travel in the city. Every time you in LA, keep your guns in your fingers, he said. Keep it on the trigger, Boosie tweeted. Be ready to pop at all times. Keep your hands on your Glock, no safety. And bang soon as you see, you know, basically anybody around you that's suspicious. You know, he's saying something no different than what a lot of people feel. And this is the tweet he posted. Y'all can read it. Normally we critique people like Steven Jackson. I don't have any criticism for him here. I definitely felt what he's saying. It's better to do what Steven Jackson is doing than being on a front page newspaper and people saying rest in peace to the deceased. You feel me? Or becoming even worse, a John Doe. You don't even have family. I feel like Steven Jackson is just trying to give game the best way he could. It may not be for some of you people, but I do understand because I come from the neighborhoods like Steven Jackson. I'm not from Port Arthur, but my neighborhoods in Broward County and things like that, it's almost similar. You know what I mean? So I could definitely see being a Florida boy from the South too, or anywhere else around the world, same rules applies. It just applies so you don't die, man. And it's unfortunate that we have to do these type of moves to live and be in a secure situation. But you got to treat the world like one big jungle with sharks, lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. You got to treat it like that. You got to have an understanding that it can be lights out at any time. The world is brutal and it doesn't care. Broad daylight brazen attacks are happening, not just around the city of central Los Angeles, but around all neighborhoods. It's coming to a city near you, and that's how you have to take it. That's how you have to understand it. It's just something that just is what it is. So once again, much respect to Steven Jackson for giving that, you know what I'm saying, gems in what he really meant as far as checking in. And I have no issues on checking in if I know people in that area neighborhood. Best believe I'm gonna go out my way to make sure my life is secured. You know what I mean? Security is everything, man. It's a necessity that we need to pay attention in hindsight. Look, I'm your guy, DJ Bless One. Thank you for watching another episode of I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Love your family, love your kids, and definitely, gang, stay blessed. You hear me? Peace.